is gonna drive this 2006, we'll call it, Ram. It's got a Freedom Racing engines, solid 6.7, Wagler billet head, fueled by S&S, 214s on it, instead of the 350% injectors. A lot of nitrous, GT55, one it wants to stay on there. So yeah, just getting it lined out. It was been chatty struck before, and just kind of thought I could jump in it and learn it real quick, and figured out it takes respect and time to learn it. So we're getting there though, but best I've had in it so far is a 462 and chasing 50s. That's where he left with it, so I think we can do it. So it's got a 291 gear in the rear end, and I figured out real fast that it doesn't like to be underpowered. So I was kind of trying to, line the truck out and get it figured out, but I figured out it just really wants more power right off the hit. So we started sticking it to it, and it's taking that chirp out more and more. As much as I put in it last night, I thought that it would stop the hop, so it's time to put the bars on. I thought I could get away without it. I'm not, I'm not really chasing the ODSS stuff. We're headed to no prep with it, and it's really efficient on no prep, so. The overall goal with it is to keep running big tire on no prep. She's heavy, but it's efficient and it works. So I think that this coming off season, I'd like to put it on a small tire and really see if it'll eat on it. It's a lot easier to find a small tire event than a big tire event. Every big tire event, there's 20 small tire events, and it's just hard to sit out and wait for it. And now that I've started to get it figured out and comfortable with it, and it's hard to just not want to get in it every weekend and go find somewhere to go. So I'm enjoying the trackling side of it. I mean, these events are great. It's cool to be around diesel people, but I'm so far.
Right.
West Texas is, man, it's a good trip to any of these events, really. So down there in Texas, though, man, no prep is it's taking off. You just get out on the street, anything like that, too. Even on an asphalt surface in Hobbs, New Mexico, I guess it was last weekend, I mean, we're still pulling 1.99 Gs. That surprised me. I mean, we're pulling 2.5 out here, and yeah, half a G off, from the prep track and going out to the asphalt. I was like, hell yeah, she's gonna like this. So, yeah, I threw chips and we loaded up tune-up in it that I guess was a little spicier than I thought. We've been playing with wastegates, and the overall goal is to get this thing flying. And man, just a mishap and misjudgment and thing. Pre-intercooler side, it was making almost 102 pounds of boost, and didn't like that very much. Shaft speed was a little out of whack, and it ate itself. I didn't expect it to do as much carnage as it did, but it was pretty ugly. So it ate it. We took it apart last night. Ben, he's great. I just bought a super core and it was shipped to the house, but Ben gave me a charger to throw on there and washed the intercooler out in the shower of the trailer, and we sat there and ran a bore scope down the intake runners and made sure everything was out. And we're here. I'm gonna see what it'll do. Got a little compression loss, but I'm just gonna feed her the corn today and see what it'll do.
Right. We're here. Might as well go race.
What are you gonna do, So.
Yeah.
Something is wrong in the transmission on this truck. Cody's taking his clothes off, throws him in the dashboard, and this run is finally over.
no, Freedom's been great with the engine, and we'll have them check it out, make sure. I mean, this is a solid unit. 2 months to go, so I just can't believe how much more and more power it's wanting to hit it, you know. So it's consistent. I know it's going to take a lot more. I mean, we went back to back yesterday. It was like a 480 and 481. I mean, it was very baby tune-up on it, so I turned it up on that last hit last night in the shootout. Made itself, so you know it happens. But Hot Shot Secret, of course, with all the fluids, you know, best of the best. Man, they take care of me for all this stuff. It's been great. They were actually the first company that truly picked me up, and Kyle's helped me out a ton, and all the guys over there. Whatever I need, they just drop everything to do it. So I've got them for, you know, any fluid in the truck is all Hot Shots. I'm running the Nano Shift, you know, the Adrenaline 2050. I've got the gear oil in it. You gotta have the LX4. I mean, keep this sucker lubricated. But other than that, you know, S&S, they've been with me for a while, since my street truck days. I've run their whole fuel system. And Freedom Racing Engines, of course, they're the ones that are keeping all the power together. So other than that, it's really kind of the only people on board. It's got a roster 400 in it, but I kind of picked that up with the truck. So it's nice to let the 48 RE days be gone and go to a turbo 400, man. That thing's it's a beast. Yeah, and man, couldn't do it without my family, and you know, my wife, mom, and dad, they're here. My dad's been helping me out a ton. Tony with Hammer Tech, he's the one that's really done all the assembly of it. Man, the guy's you can't beat him. Super professional, and I mean, very symmetrical in everything he's done. And he is the one that's originally built the truck at Fleece, and nobody knows it like that guy. So I couldn't be here without Tony for sure. I mean, anything you see, lines, all that stuff, it's been through his shop, and it's been measured 10 times and done once. So that guy's awesome.
Well, hell yeah. Well, I wish you the best of luck. We're gonna see you back out making passes